directed by James Bobin, and it stars Isabella Moner, Eva Longoria, and Michael Pena. They all star in an iconic Nickelodeon star from younger audience to younger audience, including myself when I was a kid. Man, let me tell you, I used to love Dora when I was a kid. I used to love Dora. I used to watch every episode, all of that. But however, I was always jealous because she used to go to a lot of places that I never could even go to. Hell, I couldn't even go to a gas station across the street for a slushie. This girl will go to all of these damn jungles and adventures in the woods. I couldn't even go to the woods in the back of my house when I was a kid. Damn. I'm low-key jealous. So this film is about Dora, portrayed by Isabella Monet, and she scrutinizes and discovers this lost city of gold that her parents know about. And her parents doesn't want her involved in it because she says that Dora is not ready. Later on, she moves to the city. She was raised in the jungle, then she moves to the city with her cousin. Goes to this life or death, dangerous adventure situation, aka high school. And she goes and she is very optimistic, very communicative to a lot of peeps. Then a conflict happens which sends her and her cousin and two other friends down back to the jungle where Dora was raised. They use the best of their abilities to survive. Just by one look at the trailer, honestly, I was not pumped, nor was I not disappointed. I wasn't neither of those because I felt like I knew exactly what it was going to be. And plus, I've also started to notice in this generation that there's a lot of remakes and a lot of reboots and a lot of live action movies from animation movies or animation shows. And I didn't want to, and when I looked at Dora, I was like, I didn't want to see it. But since the inspiring Isabella Monet was in the picture, I said to myself, why not give it a try? And I wanted to see what her acting chops brought to the table. I loved Isabella Monet since 100 Things to Do Before High School. The TV series and the movie, I loved both of them. I thought it was really fun to watch. And I also liked the Transformers she was in and It's the Family. And I recommend It's the Family. It's really inspiring seeing someone around my age making it and they made it to the big screen. It's really inspiring and very motivating to me. So I said, why not give it a try? Why not give this movie a try? Especially one of my favorite actresses is in it, so why not? So I saw it yesterday, and I'm glad to say I love it. I love it. I really enjoyed it. I think it's dope. I love it a lot. It is cheesy and it is cringe and it's kind of cringeworthy as some aspects of the movie, but overall, I love it. What makes me love it is that it does not take itself seriously. It's one of those movies that it knows what it is. It knows what its audience is, and that's what I love about it. And that's what makes the movie so enjoyable. And it's very heartwarming too. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's really good. I think it's really funny and really entertaining. And I definitely recommend it to a family. Or if you just want to get entertained or have a good laugh, go ahead. This movie is for you. Yes, it is cheesy, but what I really like about it once again is that it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like whereas something like iCarly, where the episode where Freddie has never kissed a girl and everyone knew about that and everyone laughed at him and made fun of him and they made it serious. In the real world, no one's not gonna make fun of you. Well, they probably would, but it's not that serious. This film, Dora, is nothing like something that would be serious. It knows exactly what it is. It knows it. And that is what I love about it. I'll watch it for entertainment. It's fun, it's adventurous, it's everything that I wanted in a live action movie from an animation to live action. This is something that I've always wanted in a film like this. Adventurous, doesn't take itself seriously. I love it. However, if you take this movie and you replace a girl with a guy and a guy with a big hat and a whip, you have another Indiana Jones film. Or if you replace Dora with a guy and he has a gun in his hand and he does a little parkour, you have an Uncharted movie. I wasn't really as excited or as surprising because I've said to myself, yo, this feels like an Indiana Jones film, or it feels like an Uncharted. It feels like it can be an Uncharted movie because of all that gold and stuff. I don't really play that much of Uncharted, but it just feels like that. From that aspect, it just feels like it could be either Uncharted or Indiana Jones, but with a little girl and a couple of friends. All the characters are fleshed out except for not much of Diego, and we're going to get to that, along with this other character portrayed by Eugenio Derbez. Diego's character was bland and kind of less compelling. In the first act, he was really entertaining, because he was a kid. But when he gets older, he's like this bland, dry character that he wasn't really that interesting, and that's what kind of disappointed me. But at the same time, I understand because he moved from the adventure of a jungle to move back to the city, to go, move back to the city. So of course, you are who you hang around with. So he became from this adventurous child to this bland teenager, just like everyone else in his school. So I totally understand. So there are a couple of scenes and cheesy scenes that are really cringeworthy and or doesn't make sense. Like there's this scene where they get hallucinated by these plants and everything around them turns to animation. Eugenio Derbez's character, he takes his clothes off and runs away. What? Why would you? That's honestly, in my opinion, probably the dumbest writing choice for anyone to do in a film like this. Another one, those are the only issues I have. Diego's character, Eugenio Derbez's character, and the implication of what happens when you go to the lost city of gold and try to steal something. And I'm not going to spoil that part, but there is something at the end and it doesn't really make sense. I didn't really mind it because I didn't take it too seriously. That's what this film is. Once again, I would recommend this to a person that does not take films too seriously, or they're not too harsh on it. Because a lot of people on the media, when they talked about this movie, they did not like it because they thought, oh, this is something that is nothing from the cartoon. I mean, come on. This is a live action. This is from someone else's vision of what this could have been in a live action version. Dora's character, especially how it could be portrayed from the animation, this could be like something that she would do in real life, because Dora in the animation is optimistic and very positive. So I bought it. I totally bought into it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think this is fun. I think this is a fun movie. It's adventurous. It's cheesy. And it knows what it is. Yeah. It knows what it is. And that is what I love about this movie. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. And I know some people are probably going to ask, Dante, why did you watch this movie? I'd rather watch that movie over this one. I never seen that movie, and I never will. And you guys, thank you so much. You can comment, like, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought about the movie. My next review is going to be 13 Reasons Why Season 3. Holy shit. Yeah, guys, that's all. Make sure you guys comment down below and tell me your guys' thoughts on the movie or what reviews I should do next. And yeah, thank you all.